Hey, Grandpa. Yes? They tell me that they're putting you to work in Derail Valley now. Oh? Yes, there's a new mod in town called DV Fireman, and you're the star. Oh? So, looks like you won't be getting any free rides around here anymore. Hmm. Welcome back to Grandpa Playing Games, and welcome to a new mod, DV Fireman, which allows you to automatically control the coal and water levels within your S060 or S282 steam locomotives within Derail Valley. And what better way to demonstrate our new DV Fireman assistant than in an actual job? So we're going to be doing a quick delivery today. We've already selected a job, which is going to be going from Harbour Town to the steel mill. It's only 168 tonnes, which our S282 locomotive should be able to easily accomplish. And we're going to go and validate that job now. And we can see, if we look quickly, it is indeed a 168-tonne train, only 3 carriages in length. It will be departing from D3 outgoing, or D30, here in Harbour Town, and it will be delivered to track A6I for incoming at the steel mill. We've already preset our points for the entire route, as far as we can anyway, and we have already coupled up our train, or our locomotive, to our train. And in addition to that, we've already done all the normal stuff, like making sure that the train is properly lubricated and ready to go. So, with no further ado, let's get in, start our fire up with the assistance of DV Fireman. So, we're going to hop into the cab. When we do, we see our fireman appear. Grandpa's going to get busy. He's going to start shoveling coal into the firebox for us. Now, in this case, the fire is not yet lit, so we can go ahead and light the fire. And we'll allow Grandpa to get things underway by adding coal to the firebox. And from this point, in addition, he will also be monitoring the fire level, and he will make sure also that the water level in the boilers is kept to the right level. And he'll do that by operating the injectors, which are located here. Okay, we have fire. And we should be good to go. Now, right throughout this journey, we're not going to have to worry about monitoring the water levels here or the fire at all, because Grandpa's going to look after it for us. With the DV Fireman, you can set the various levels that you wish Grandpa to add coal at and stop shoveling at, as well as turning water on or off. Now, of course, in the real world, all steam locomotives are operated by two people, one being the fireman and the other being the driver. With DV Fireman, you can concentrate on the driving and allow Grandpa to look after the fire and the water of your boiler. Now, as far as the water level is concerned, Grandpa will turn the injectors on at the point that you specify and turn them off at the level that is desired. But that's not always correctly indicated in the glass. You might know already that in a steam locomotive, as you're going up or down thank you, Grandpa. As you go up or down a gradient, the water level will rise or fall in the glass. So the glass is not always the best indication of water level. But fortunately, Grandpa, he's a very wise old guy, and he knows exactly what the water level is in the boiler at any time. And he'll ensure that he turns it on or off appropriately. Our bonus time for this trip is 42 minutes. And we have 35 minutes remaining of that time. But we should make quick work of that with Grandpa's assistance. Saying all we have to do is worry about the driving. It's a little bit foggy in the valley today. So it's a good thing we're able to keep our eye on the track ahead without worrying about the stoking the fire or managing the water. Are you able to set the levels, as I mentioned before, for Grandpa to begin stoking the fire at and stop shoveling at through the UMM settings? And we'll look at that shortly. Now, of course, nothing comes free in Derail Valley, and the rate of usage of coal and water. When Grandpa is shoveling or adding water via the injectors is exactly the same as if you were to be doing it manually. Let's have a look at where we are on the world map. So we're heading along in this direction. We're going along through to the steel mill. We need to go past the set of points there and then back into the siding in which we're interested in. Just before we increase speed, let's have a quick look at the settings. We press Control F10, bring up DV Fireman. We can toggle the settings on or off by this little icon here. You can see the options that are available to us is to show Grandpa, manage the fire or manage the water, and we can set the levels at which we want Grandpa to begin stoking at and to stop shoveling at, as well as the water levels that we want him to turn the injectors on and off at. We can also select him just to manage the fire if we want and not the water, or vice versa, or both or neither. And should we choose, if you want to have an unobstructed view of the cab, you can turn Grandpa off but still have the automation on. Entirely up to you. Okay, thank you, Grandpa. Let's have a quick look. How far are we from steel mill? Still quite a distance. Grandpa's keeping a vigil on the fire. What we need to do is to worry about driving the train. We're making good time on our way to the steel mill, thanks largely to the fact that we can keep an eye on the track ahead, the speed limits and all of that sort of thing. Makes it a lot easier for us to manage. Let's have a look where we are. As you can see, we're approaching the steel mill. Once we get past this point here, we'll have to stop, set the points and travel back into one of these sidings in order to drop our load off. But there's no need to panic. We have a look at our bonus timer. If we have a look at our bonus timer, you can see we've still got 23 minutes before our bonus expires, so plenty of time. We do need to make sure, however, we stay on the tracks. Alright, we'll slow down here because we're definitely approaching the area where we need to stop and run backwards for a short while. Heavy traffic here. Oh. Okay. We're definitely past where we need to be. Let's come to a complete stop now. I think we better hop out and make sure that we cleared the points correctly. Somebody ought to write a mod to make sure that you could clear points before setting them, huh? Well, you never know your luck. Okay, we should be good now, I think. Let's just check that we're coupled correctly. We are. Hop back in. Let's go into reverse. And now we'll check that we actually clear these points correctly. Now this looks a little bit better this time. Nice and gently does it. We don't have to worry about the fire. We don't have to worry about the water. All we have to do is worry about getting our wagons into the correct siding, putting in the handbrakes, putting on the handbrakes, and then going and getting paid for the job. There we are. There's a nice little delivery for us. Brakes on. Let's just pop in here. Thank you, Grandpa, for looking after us so well. We're going to go and put the handbrake on now. Handbrake is on. Let's go and get paid. Somewhere along here should be the station building. Hello, station office. There it is, the green light in the distance. There we are. Okay. Get on in. Order. Put it into the order validator. And voila, money. Always nice to see. As we can see, if we look at the job report, not only did we complete it, but we completed it in very good time, 28 minutes. Bonus time was 42, so we romped it in. It only took us 2/3 of the amount of the bonus time to achieve that. And there was no penalties. Everything was great. So there you are. And you can see Grandpa's given no environmental damage either. So, DV Fireman, a great assistance for you when you want to be driving your S060 or S282 steam locomotives. The mod is out now, available at Nexus Mods as usual. Hope that you enjoy it. As usual, please do help us out by giving a like to this video, subscribe to our channel, and if you're in a position to do so, please make a donation to our Buy Me a Coffee page. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time at Grandpa Playing Games.